Hey there friends, it's Melanie, and it is time for me to share with you my 21-day fix final results and basically review. I am pretty excited about the results that I got. As I mentioned in my previous video where I went over my 2-week recap, I have a difficult time losing weight as far as actually seeing the number on the scale decrease, but my body transforms in ways that I can definitely see, and to me that's just as important, if not more important. I need it to be more important because the scale is not my friend so much. So let me just share with you guys what I lost as far as pounds and as far as inches, and then kind of give you my overall thoughts on the program. And then I'm going to tell you where I'm going to be heading next. Okay, so going into the program, I had lost 6 pounds when I did the 3-day refresh. And most of that was water weight, so I really kind of expected some of that to come back, and it did. But overall, throughout the whole program, over the course of the 3-day refresh and then the 3 weeks, I lost a total of 8 pounds. So I lost 6 pounds, and then about 4 of it came back just when I started working out and started eating like not really normal again, but when I wasn't doing the 3-day refresh. So over the course of the 3 weeks, I did lose 8 pounds, which I'm really happy with because, like I said, that is not an easy thing for me to do. When you do a program through Beachbody, they encourage you to take your measurements ahead of time. And through the course of the program, I also lost a total of 6 inches off of my body. So that means around my arms, my chest, my waist, my hips, my thighs, and my calves. We measure all of it, and I lost a total of 6 inches. I said 6 inches, right? Throughout my whole body, which is really, really good. Well, for me, that's really, really good. I am now still about 25 to 30 pounds from my goal weight, but I gotta be really honest with you guys. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to get to that ideal goal weight that I originally thought I was going to, simply because the reason I didn't lose more weight during this program is because I put on muscle. That tends to be what happens for me whenever I do any type of workout program. Is right in the beginning, I start putting on muscle pretty quickly. I don't have a difficult time putting on muscle. I don't have really, really super defined muscles yet, but I can definitely feel I've got muscle that is starting to form there. And muscle weighs more than fat. So that is why I get really discouraged when I do workout programs and I don't immediately start to see the scale drop. But I know that those numbers will drop, and so I am not really that concerned about it. I'm more concerned with how I look in my clothing, how I feel when I see myself in the mirror, just how my body feels in general. Do I feel strong, or do I feel like I don't even have the energy to make it through the day? Do I feel confident, or do I just want to like hide in my sweats all the time? And to be honest with you guys, I feel great. I feel better than I have in literally years. I've really cleaned up my diet to the point that I don't even crave a lot of the things that I did before, which is kind of crazy to me because I really like some junk food. Let me just tell you, before I was all about the junk food. Another thing that doing this program has definitely done for me is, at first I thought that it was kind of a drawback, but in hindsight, and when you really think about it, it's a good thing. Through doing this program, I was able to identify some food sensitivities that I have that I really didn't even know were there. I've had, like I've mentioned, digestive issues for years now, and they're completely undiagnosed. I have no idea, or I had no idea what my problems were. But when I cleaned up my diet as significantly as I did while doing this program, it became pretty obvious to me what the problem was. So I believe that I have a mild gluten sensitivity. I do not have a gluten intolerance. I do not have anything so significant that I would call it an intolerance to gluten, but I am realizing that I do have a sensitivity to it. So if I have a little more gluten than I should in one day, I am feeling it the next day. I had a few days that before I started this, I was in some big time pain. No, not before, like in the beginning when I started this. And then just this past Monday, on Sunday, it was Mother's Day, and I just ate a little bit more bread than I should have. I didn't go overboard. I didn't go, you know, like crazy eating a bunch of bread, but I ate more than I had been. And so Monday, I was really miserable. I had so many stomach issues on Monday. I almost couldn't get out of bed. It was kind of awful, but you know, this program has revealed to me that I think I really do have a gluten sensitivity. So another one that was totally shocking to me and a little bit disheartening at first was that I think that I have a little bit of an intolerance for dairy. Imagine that. I was the girl that was, I mean, the self-proclaimed lover of all things bread and cheese, and those happened to be the two things that were hurting me more than anything. So yeah, I mean, I ate almost no dairy whenever I was on the 21-day fix. I would say that I probably ate dairy once every 4 days. Definitely not every day. And on the program, you don't really get a whole lot of cheese. I mean, it's a pretty small container. And you know, I would eat a little bit of cheese, but it really wasn't very much. And I was okay as long as I didn't have very much and I didn't have it very often. But over the weekend, I think I had cheese on Saturday, and then I also had cheese on Sunday, and on Sunday I had it twice in the same day. And like I said, on Monday, my stomach hated me. Oh my goodness, I was in so much pain. And so while it was kind of, like I said, disheartening to realize that the things that I formerly thought that I loved were actually hurting me, it's kind of nice now to know that those things don't set well with my body, and that if I want to be my true healthiest self, I kind of need to avoid them, which turns out to be a good thing. At least I'm not allergic to broccoli. So yeah, that was, like I said in the beginning, it was kind of like, are you serious? Like, really? I can't eat bread and I can't have cheese? Not even a little bit. But once I got past that, I realized, yes, I can have a little bit of carbs, you know, a little bit of bread. Carbs seem to be okay with me, like rice and sweet potatoes. I'm okay with those, but it's really more the bread that bothers me. So that's why I'm thinking it's more of a gluten issue. And then the cheese, as long as it's sparingly and just every now and then, I seem to be okay with that. But yeah, dairy products aren't so good to my body. So I'm hoping that learning that will actually be kind to my waistline. So yeah, that's kind of how my results went. Now, the third week in 21-day fix, you do 2-a-days. You do double workouts, and going into it, now the second workout is optional. You really stick with your main workouts, and then they give you an optional workout that you could do. But I decided that I really wanted to push myself, as you know, as much as I possibly could, and so I wanted to do those optional workouts as many days as I could. And I realized that there may be some days that I just couldn't fit it in, but you know, I wanted to at least try. And I'm really happy to say that I did all of the 2-a-days. Like, you only do them Monday through Saturday, but Monday through Saturday I did double workouts. So yeah, that was pretty intense, and I can honestly say that that is the week that I lost the majority of the weight. I lost half of the weight that I lost just in that week. So that was pretty, I mean, that was intense, but I also really felt good. Your portion, or wait, your containers change a little bit that week too, which is really good. I didn't realize that until like Tuesday or Wednesday. So I was still eating the smaller amounts of food on Monday and like maybe partway through Tuesday. And I felt really drained. I didn't feel like I had the energy. And then I took the time to look at the book, and I was like, oh yeah, I can totally have an extra protein and an extra carb and an extra fruit. And I wasn't doing any of those things. So once I did, I started feeling a whole lot better. And the third week, I felt amazing. And by day 21, like, I can honestly say this is my new lifestyle. This was not just a program that I did. It's just not just a program that I wanted to finish and now I'm done and I can move on with my life. No, this is my life. Like, I have become that person now just within a 3-week period that I want to work out every single day. I couldn't work out on Monday because, like I said, I was in bed sick pretty much all day. Yesterday I worked out. I'm gonna work out today. Right now I'm in between programs. I'm gonna start my new one on Monday, and so I'm just kind of doing whatever random workout I feel like doing for the day. I have 21 Day Fix, obviously. I also have Pio. So I'm just kind of mixing it up a little bit just to keep myself doing something until I start my new program. So speaking of my new program, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that on Monday, I believe it is May 16th, I am going to be starting the Master's Hammer and Chisel. I mean, yes. I am so excited about this. So this is actually a 60-day program, and I'm kind of nervous about that, but kind of excited at the same time, because when you go from a 21-day program to a 60-day program, that can seem a little bit daunting, but I ordered this and I am totally psyched. So the way it works is basically you have two different trainers who do the videos. I'm not even going to attempt to say this guy's name because I will butcher it, but this little hunk dude here, he does the hammer, which is, if I'm understanding it right, is the hardcore lifting, the part where you're really, really trying to strengthen your muscles and build up your muscle strength. The other trainer is Autumn Calabrese, and she does the workouts called Chisel, and those are the ones where I think, how could I explain it? I'll leave a link for you guys if you want to look into it, but basically she's the one that more clearly defines the muscles. Like, he helps you build the muscles and she helps you to define them. And that may not be the best way to explain it, but that's kind of in my mind the way that it works. So it comes with all of your DVDs, which I will be using mine on Beachbody On Demand, just simply because the second I take these out of here, little hands get a hold of them and then they get scratched and I can't use them. So these will be in case I need to use them, but I will be I'll be streaming mine through Beachbody On Demand. It comes with the quick start guide, which I don't really need so much right now, and it also comes with your calendar. So this is what I will be doing for the next 60 days. Right? Gives you your workouts for every single day. And the one thing that I don't know yet how I feel about this particular program is you get 1 day a week off, like you don't work out. So I don't know for sure. I mean, I'm sure that they probably know what they're talking about. I probably will need a day off, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I can't imagine that I would do anything super intense on my days off, but maybe a yoga program or something just to help me stretch out the muscles. But yes, that, and then it comes with the program and the nutrition guide that also has some really good recipes in the back. So yeah, I mean, like, I am super excited about this. Now, this program uses the same portion control containers that the 21 Day Fix program uses. And when I ordered this, I ordered the deluxe kit. So it actually came with 2 sets of the containers. So now in total, I have 3 sets of containers, which is kind of nice because it was getting a little bit irritating to constantly have to find my red container or my green container and then clean it out. And then, you know, so it's kind of nice to have extras. Plus, like I said, I have little hands that want to play with them and lose them, so that's definitely nice. I also got a new shaker cup. This came with an 8-pound medicine ball that will be incorporated into some of these workouts. And then it came with these 2 additional workouts. This is the deluxe workouts DVD, and it looks like there's 4 different workouts on here. And then this is the Master's Cardio. Now, this is only 18 minutes long, which means that it pretty much guarantees it's going to be 18 minutes of pure death. That's pretty intense. I'm not really sure how often we do this one or if it's just an optional. Actually, I know for sure that it's an optional on some days. But yeah, I mean, I am really excited about doing this program because unless I'm mistaken, I don't think that it's a whole lot of cardio. I think that it's a lot of muscle building and muscle definition, muscle strengthening. And so I'm really looking forward to doing this program a lot. And like I said, I will be starting on May 16th. And I am going to be sharing results with you guys, or, you know, my thoughts along the way, but I won't do it the same way that I did the 21 Day Fix. I like, you know, vlog every single day and show you what I'm eating every single day. Kind of, if you guys don't mind, let me know how you would like to see that. Do you want to see like a weekly recap or maybe just every 2 weeks? Would you like to see maybe a weekly video of what I ate? Or, you know, like, I can guarantee you a lot of my meals are going to be the exact same over and over and over again, and I just don't feel like that gets interesting after a while. So let me know how you guys would like me to share with you. But after I do this program, I'm going to attempt to be brave and share my result photos with you. Those are a little harder to share than just the results, you know, your numbers. I'm not at a place right now where I feel like I want to share my photos just yet, because while I did get great results from the 21-day fix, I'm not quite where I want to be. So I'm hoping that after this program, I will share my result photos with you guys. So that's gonna be it. That is 21-day fixes in the books, guys. It's done. I actually did it, and I'm so happy that I did it. Like, it totally changed my life. It literally changed the way I feel and the way I live and the way I think about food and the way I think about fitness and the way that I think about my body. And it was just, it was completely transformative for me. I can't even begin to tell you how amazing it was. So that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I will be back very soon, so don't go too far. Bye now.